Okay, so we're going to take you for a tour around our 2005 Volvo XC90 all-wheel drive wagon today. We'll start at the front of the car and set off with a lovely chrome grille there. Juco in really good condition. A few minor little touch-ups have been affected on the bonnet there, which is consistent with age. As we walk down towards the driver's side and along the car, fitted with factory 17-inch alloy wheels, really good condition, the tyres as well. A couple of minor scuff marks on the rear right alloy and just a very small mark on that right rear door. But overall, Juco and condition presents really well. And as we approach the tailgate, very similar condition. It's actually in really tidy order. A little bit of polish left on the car by the detailers, a little bit slack, but all gone now. Nice chrome badging just sets it off on the tailgate as well. And you do notice also we do have reverse sensors just to help you when you're parking. As we come around to the passenger side car, probably a very minor cosmetic thing, just a little tear in that mud flap there. But once again, the Juco presents really well actually. For a 2005, it's in very good condition. Tyres, as I mentioned earlier, really good. One thing to note, once again, it's just cosmetic, but a couple of scuff marks on the left-hand alloys. Obviously kissed a gutter at some stage. But the general overall condition of the exterior, I've got to say, is a credit to the previous owner. It's been really well looked after, actually. So, moving under the bonnet now. Powered by a 2.5 litre turbo intercooled motor, this car is going to deliver you a fair bit of power. Geez, that bonnet goes up a long way. Give you 154 kilowatts of power, 320 newton meters of torque. It is 4x4 on demand. Based on a 72 litre fuel tank and 12 litres combined per 100 Ks, it's going to give you over 600 Ks to a tank of fuel. 5-cylinder motor. Not sure if they thought 4-cylinder and put one too many in, or thought 6-cylinder and forgot one. But a lot to like about the performance of this car and giving you the economy at the same time. So yeah. So now we're back around at the tailgate. Swedish prestige motoring, this car. We just flick the tailgate up like that, just a touch of the little handle there, well out of your way, plenty of room. Also has another additional feature, which is the drop down tailgate, so we can just perch ourselves on there and relax. It is a factory 7-seater, this car. I have taken the liberty of dropping one side down just to give you an idea that you just have a really flat storage area when they're in the stored position. Cup holders standard for all your passengers, even in the third row, and in really good order. 12-volt outlet there as well if you're going on a long trip and we want to pop the little portable fridge in. Also, just whilst we're looking inside the tailgate, important to note we've got our vents for our air conditioning, even in the third row seats as well. So the way the car's designed and set up, really user-friendly for all of the family. Rightio. So now we're in the inside of the XC90 and we'll just run through a lot of the features of the car. Notice I've just released the steering wheel there just by that lever on the bottom of the column, and it is height and reach adjustable, the steering wheel. So set ourselves up where we're nice and comfy. Really simple matter of just sliding that back into place and it puts us in the lock position. On our driver's armrest, we've got all our controls for our power windows and mirrors. And then just to the front or to the left of those, we've got our headlight controls, dimmers for the dashboard, and you have a foot brake in the XC90 just here, and you release it by that little lever there. So very simple matter of doing it that way, just so there's no handbrake in our way. On our steering wheel, we have all of our cruise control settings and all of our audio settings for our radio. So it's all set up. You also have all your information there on the actual screen to read. Gives you an idea of distance to empty, feeds you all the info you need. Moving into our centre section now, have all our controls for our AM, FM radio and CD player. basically gives you all that there, but as we mentioned, you can control that off the steering wheel. We do have climate control, air conditioning and heating. It is dual zone, and as we mentioned, you do have them in the rear of the car as well. Whoops, roll forward a bit there. And do have a button to manually turn the outer mirrors in towards the car. Good feature to have if you're in a shopping centre car park, just to protect them from getting hit. Controls for our rear air conditioning as well, just there. As we mentioned, your passengers can control it also. Our T-bar automatic, just we can select drive, or we can also operate the car in manual mode, which just allows us to change gears by the stick. You do also have winter mode in the transmission as well. So just pop it back also, as we mentioned, pop it in reverse, and we've got park assist active as well. So just a good safety feature. Just to the front, just to the rear of the T-bar, we've got our cup holders there. Also cup holders located in the actual door trims as well. It is finished in full leather interior, so I remember the last one of these I delivered up to Seymour. I remember setting the cruise control when I got onto the highway, and it was like just steering a mobile lounge room. Really comfortable, luxurious, prestige quality. Another really important thing to take note of is the service history of this car. Originally purchased from Belia in Blackburn, and the servicing all the way throughout. Initially done at the dealership, but then they probably opted for a bit more, let's say, not quite as expensive servicing, but serviced all the way through its whole life. So from a maintenance point of view, been really well looked after, and that's a lot of that shows just in the evidence of the quality of the exterior and the interior. Also important to note, we do have our airbags in the front, driver and passenger, and is also fitted with a roof mount DVD player. So if we're going on a long trip and we want all the kids to be quiet, let's just whack a DVD on and you're pretty much done. Also just in the middle here, notice a nice little footrest for the middle passenger in the second row. So yeah, nice and comfy and roomy. The leather's in really good nick as well. So yeah, as I mentioned earlier, a real credit to the previous owners of this car. It's been really well maintained. So in summary, really good quality motor vehicle for its age. Perfect service history, 154 kilowatts of power, 320 newton meters of torque, but still giving you a combined fuel economy of 12 litres per 100 k's, over 600 k's to a tank of fuel, 4-wheel drive on demand, 2.5 litre intercooled turbo motor. Performance, economy, safety, you've got it all. Hope this gives you a really good idea of the quality of this car. Feel free to give us a ring on 99070555 if we can be of any further help. Thanks again.